name is Addict.
Hi, Addict.
Hey.
And I'm a fraud. An Oz wizard. Problem is I have all the hot air and no balloon to escape with, and I don't really want to be here. Not speaking of suicidal ideation, I just don't want to be. Would much rather travel a yellow brick road to a place where nobody knows my name, where the somebodies in my life don't call me mommy or minister or wife. It'd be much easier to slip away than to slip of the tongue, turn my mouth western wind tornado turbulent against the loving and innocent. Munchkins don't deserve wicked witch, so right now I would just rather not be responsibilities or solutions or Madam Fix-It. And no, I don't want somebody else to walk a mile in my shoes. These souls already have too many holes and I'm expected to fill. My ex-spouse, he holy too. He fills his with spirits, I fill mine with you. Fashion my pen and a microphone into a fifth. Drink your poison poppy presence just to feel like somebody else's presence. My addiction is an escape from trauma with more trauma. I, a wizard-like wordsmith, I have poems about blackness, persecution, rape. I address all the issues of the world, but never my own stanzas torn Dorothy exposing me. Say I'm not as powerful a speaker as I pretend to be. Ask why I tell all these generic stories rather than telling my true vulnerabilities. So here goes. Hi, my name is, and my friends call me when they need me. I'm a wounded animal with a loud bark and a bite to match, just not always for my wounders unless I'm backed into a corner and my unmitigated anxiety flares. And don't get me wrong, I be killing these witches, but normally on accident. When I crash, fall down, become disassociated, pieces of me scatter. But because I'm shiny and I sparkle, people think me glitter instead of broken glass. I end up with shards of myself stuck in someone else and blood on my hands. My family, I live with them. You know, Lion, Scarecrow, Dorothy, and Tin Man, they all look just like me. We are functionally dysfunctional. We play pin the problem on the person and get pissed if anyone has an unscheduled occurrence. I my pain in plain sight. Coloring your goggles in Emerald City green, putting on a grand show while lacking true vulnerability because ain't nobody trying to heal me besides. Who wants happy poetry? What kind of performing artist isn't a small tortured soul pulling and using emotional leverage as strings from behind the curtain of their own making, inflating themselves as a leader to be revered while personally hiding from their own fears? So, while I'm saying this, I ain't changing shit. I mean, I can click my heels all I want. Glenda the good witch ain't gonna come send me home. Oz gonna be Oz at the end of it all. I mean, it feeds my family. Plus, it's easier than doing the real healing work. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, hi, my name is Fucked Up for Hire. Damn, right. And I'm a poet. Hey! We gonna roll along. Y'all good with that? Yes. Thank you, Black Soul, for bringing me. He didn't tell you the whole story about how he had just came to wordplay, you know what I'm saying, and won a battle and then came back out here. He ain't tell you that part. You know what I'm talking about. But anywho, we're gonna leave that part alone. Next poem. To the man brave enough to love a fatherless woman, this ain't gonna be easy. I'm not a little lady or a date, so don't try to damsel me or put me in my place. Your cake just adds another dirty piece of laundry to my load, you should know. The males before you were astronomers, saw the void my father left a black hole disguised as low self-esteem, a thing to be studied for a night or two, something for them to jump off in, explore, and leave. Fatherless women date off-brand versions of Kool-Aid. They are Weilers, watermelon sweet, cold, clear, and gone after you swallow. We expect you to be gone after we swallow, as we don't know how to react when you stay. We'll send you home today because well, we don't know what to do with you tomorrow. We don't know that we're going to pretend that you're just going to slide into your role. Fatherless women don't know how to need you. The only man we ever knew exists inside us. I mean, what exactly do we need you for? What exactly do you do? Come on, girl. No disrespect. I mean, I really want to know how to need you, and how to love you, and how to accept you, and how to live with you. But I won't shrink under your manliness or go extinct in my own skin. Losing the mister in me feels like another man abandoning me. So, I'm sorry. But this fatherless woman has played his role, their role, and your role for so long, she does not know how to not be man of the house. That's that piece. So, a quick second about myself. Yes, I am a spoken word artist and whatnots, and I compete and whatnots and do stuff around the country. I'm also CEO of Poetry for Personal Power. We do mental health and arts all around, all over the place. Black Soul is actually a Poetry for Personal Power artist. He is dope. But we do have a conference coming up in October called The Right of Joy, where we really focus and center on Black and African American mental health. And we want people who serve those communities to come, listen to those stories, get CEUs, come take that information back to their communities and help their communities. There's also, on that Friday night, $1,000 poetry slam. I'm just saying. So, you may want to come through, even if it's not to compete, just to see what's going on. Tickets and stuff are available at rightofjoy.com. Again, that's rightofjoy.com, and it's going to be in Kansas City. And right is R-I-T-E, like you have a right to your joy, like it's a rite of passage. Yes, we do have rights. Okay, and we're back to the poems. What's next? Now, do I want to do something rhythmic or something completely out of line and raunchy?
Raunchy. Raunchy.
Raunchy. Yes, auntie. Yes. Okay.
Rhythmic raunchy.
Rhythmic raunchy. See, you are. In here. Okay. So, let's go for rhythmic first. Break dodos and dum-dums, break dodos and dum-dums, break dodos and dum-dums, break dodos and dum-dums. Break, poet, break, poet, break, 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 poet, break dodos and dum-dums with conscious num-num. This conscience is reliant on a diet of defiance. Break bread with enough yeast to cause an uprising or a riot. Break poets leave heads spinning with windmills of information, dropping from handstand to elbows drop, jackhammering your top rock, breaking indoctrination, breaking ideas, kicking facts, freeze. Then let it all sink in. Break poets make power moves. Break it down, poets. Educate, poet. Break stereotypes. Break boundaries. Break beats. Break the regulated rap race rhythm. Break education. Break new grounds. Break the bold and the box. Break bones. Originally broken to conform. Break societal norms. Break all of that was meant to be formed. Break broken promises that break broken hearts. Break lines. Break stanzas. Break English. Break poets. Come on. Break like you are our last poet. Like your name is Gil Scott-Heron, Asada Shakur, Sam Cooke, Angela Davis. Break like you are Baraka, Amiri or Amasho. Break like you are Thoreau, giving a discourse in civil disobedience. Be thorough. Break yourself. Break yourself so that his light can shine through breaking. You're breaking every chain. Break down, poets.
Come on now.
Break it down and cry. Feel it. Break poets break because they have been broken but refuse to be broke down. They break free by consoling broken souls with pens, pads, and microphones. Breaking brokenness, breaking till healing breakthroughs. Break poets keep breaking because they got breaking to do. Break poets take no breaks because these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. Break it, break it, break dodos and dum-dums. Break dodos and dum-dums. Break dodos and dum-dums. Break dodos and dum-dums. Break poet, break poet, break, 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 poet. That's that piece.
Yeah!
Sorry, I don't look like the rape poem you're used to. Not Western beauty standard, waif thin, pale, too black woman strong for you to imagine force held down or controlled. Sorry, I'm not white feminists crying on the microphone enough for you. Skin and land of origin not exotic enough for you. History of slavery not human trafficking enough for you. Sorry, my continued survival doesn't seem damaged enough for you. Audacity to still think myself as sexy, not broken enough for you. Still raising children, not post-traumatic enough for you to stress over. Sorry, I don't look appropriate enough for this. Not beautiful and emotionally messy. Sorry, your stereotypes weren't wide enough to include fat or black. But I assure you we exist. I know rape poems. Read the forced love italics, the deafening stanzas with no edits for heroes, the fragmented sentences, void proper punctuation except for periods. At some point, they all hope their periods come. I suppose rape in some sick, twisted sense to be better than you, more politically correct and socially savvy than you, isn't racist, ageist, ableist, sexist, or shallow like you. Rape will accept anyone in that it can grasp hold to. I know rape poems whose names are Jim, Tom, and Ed rather than Monica, Sharonda, or Sue. Rape poems that don't even identify as men or women. Rape poems with cerebral palsy, confined to wheelchairs, black, yellow, brown, purple, overweight, pimple face, permanently disfigured. Rape poems that weren't even scripted till they were in their 80s. I had the opportunity to teach a group of young middle school girls once and found that 8 out of 9 of them also identified as rape poems, and the one glimmer of hope I had, the one that wasn't, was transformed into violated calligraphy 2 weeks later. So I'm sorry if we don't fall into your Law and Order SVU version of the beautiful, fair, flowing, hair, blonde, collegiate, outspoken goddess rape poem. Sorry, but I won't be your token episode. Sorry, but I won't get up on a microphone pouring out all the gory details, give you rape poem porn. Sorry, you won't get your rocks off on this one. Sorry, this sorry doesn't come with legitimate apologies. I'm sorry. I ain't sorry. That's that poem. Serious poem. Done. There is a great big cupcake on fire. I'm like doing this poem like this. Fire. Happy birthday to you. So, since we're setting stuff on fire, look, listen, I wasn't finna stop in the middle. I do this. Okay? We don't stop in the middle. We be timed. We be at competition. If you don't finish, you don't win. We do this. Okay. So, next poem. Like I said, since we set stuff on fire, we may as well have anarchy. We getting there. It's gonna get real ratchet real quick. Dang. Okay. As I told you before, my name is Sheri Purpose Hall, and you may have heard me speaking about, advocacy and the ills of the world and things of this nature. But right now, I'm the part of you that is tired. You just need a break, and in general, you just need to say fuck it. Luckily for you, today is Anarchy Against Adulting Day. Also known as Fuck It Day. So fuck all this shit. Flip all this shit over. Don't pay no bills. Fuck them bills. Don't feed them kids. Fuck, and I cannot emphasize this enough. Them kids. Them kids better fuck around and learn how to fucking live. When I say fuck them kids, I mean the infant too. Don't go to work. Fuck that job. If you the boss, fuck them employees. Fuck the cleaning and the chores. Fuck all them people who want you to give a fuck for fucking free. Fuck that and fuck them. Tell them fuck mooching hoes to get some fucks of their own. I'm sure somebody got some fucks on clearance. Today, we gonna do what the fuck we want. We gonna wash our ass when we feel like it. And when we do, we gonna use up all the hot water and the good soap. We gonna air dry our nuts. We gonna stand butt naked on the balcony drinking pumpkin spice. We gonna wear white after Labor Day. We gonna open umbrellas in the house. We gonna jump all over all the furniture. Fuck your couch, nigga, fuck your couch. We gonna eat all the sugar and the carbs. When's the last time you ate a French fry? Eat that shit. Today, we taking extra long naps, and when we wake up, we gonna fuck ourselves. Having problems in your relationship? Fuck it, fuck somebody else. Look, if you're not having anybody in your life, walk past the mirror and grab your own ass twice. Then admit that you like your nipples licked. And find somebody to do that shit. And if they look at you crazy, drop that judgmental bitch. And when I say I mean that shit, I mean that shit. You deserve your nipples licked just as much as you deserve to say fuck it. Come on. And when I say I mean that shit, I mean that shit. Do all the things. Do none of the things. Fuck it. And yes, anarchy against adulting may end you up in prison or a divorce court or something, but look, that doesn't even matter. Listen, what does matter is that for the last 3 minutes, you didn't take seriously any of your responsibilities.
Yes.
So you were able to say fuck it for even just a little while. And soon you'll be able to add small pieces of fuck it to your lifestyle. Because you need to. Because every now and again, you just need to say, fuck it. Anarchy Against Adulting Day has been brought to you by the National Council of Peopling and Adulting Skills. Please remember to celebrate Fuck It Day responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Use your seatbelt. Don't forget to stretch. Drink water. Wipe from the front to the back. Brush behind your ears and underneath your nutsack. Remember, snitches get stitches and drink your Ovaltine. Thank you. Goodness.
Repeat.
Okay. Well, let me do a love poem first, because Black Soul that said I had to memorize my shit. Poem off my phone, because I'm a butthole. No, I'm just playing. I do actually, every time I do a feature, I do read something either off my phone or out of my book just to let people know, look, even if you're starting, you gotta start somewhere. Read that crap until you can memorize it. Even if you aren't able to memorize, because some people do have memory impairments, still share your work. Do the crap. But, this is one of them poems, well, 2 of them, that I just, they knew. So, new stuff and things, y'all getting blessings and whatnot. Okay. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You make me feel like the first day of school. New socks and shoes, new yellow sharpened pencils. You make me feel unused, still packaged. Notebook pages all intact, none ripped out, blank and full of new possibilities. You make me feel like the one notebook you tucked away that wasn't for the school day, but for your personal use. The one you write your poetry and journaling into. You take time to date at the top of every page, taking care to make every date important. You spill your prayers and anger into me, trusting me as the lock and key. You write your wrongs and desires in me, scribble in between my lines, flip these pages, sign. You make me feel like recess and pick for kickball. First, you saw everybody's body and still chose me. You make me feel chosen, and we gon' win. You make me feel innocent and ready to learn. You and I, and you, and I am ready to learn you. Shyly hold hands for 2 seconds while no one is watching to see if anyone is looking to take in at least 1 second of deep eye contact, and it feels like everything in the world. You make me feel like telling the world, and you are my world, and my God, you make me smile. You are laughing gas. You make me giddy. Even while I'm getting fixed and healed, you make me feel like new beginning. Fresh, a new mercy, hope that this time I will get it all right, all the right answers for eternity. That's that piece. And second new thing, right? This ain't a fat poem. It's a feel inadequate inside my own body poem. It doesn't magically transform into body positivity. And fuck you for believing I have to make my pain beautiful. I will not girdle nor mua my pain to present it to the world. I will not metaphor nor simile to draw an understanding, because truth is, it is understood, it is just not agreeable. And I am perfectly fine with being unagreeable. I am a big black woman. What you gonna do? Talk about me. I roast chicken, potatoes, and you. Best not try me. Don't confuse roasting with confidence. It's just loud. It's just needing to win somehow, but I am the shit. And maybe, just maybe, I may not want to admit that sometimes I feel like shit, while pretending that I always feel like I am the shit, while pretending to be the shit, but honestly, some days, shit all stinks. All right. And back to the ratchet tree. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Reeling it in. Yes, I am. Look at him. It was a really I know. I'm here for y'all. Okay.
I'm here for you.
Let's see if I can pull off this 1 minute poem.
Yeah.
Which has a story behind it. It's a bunch of foolishness. I got challenged with a writing prompt to write this poem on accident and fooled around and wrote it. Stupidness. All right. Hell no, you can't have this fully carpeted luxury experience. You don't know what to do with it. You scared of a little natural forestation. You ain't wild enough, don't know how to swing your back at a nappy dugout. This is Ewok slot, fresh, clean, furry twat. Too short, your homeboy told you about me. Sometimes it's shaved, sometimes it's hairy. You better be ready for this chinchilla in the winter, just like this landed strip in the spring. What's on top ain't stop this fat knot. It's good. Clean, tight. My body cocoa butter supple, raw honey sticky sweet. Unlike you, how dare you try to make me live up to hygiene standards you don't even live up to. The amount of follicles involving on your body double triple the amount you complaining about. I mean, have you seen you? Experience the smell of you. That's you. Wow, you know, pants was down. This is why I reversed gears and bounced while you was staring there looking at this snatched hair that you wasn't getting snatched, talking about shit, it's hairy anyway. Nah, you hairy, pussy. That's if you can guess, the writing prompt was hairy pussy. And my coach gave it to me on purpose, being funny. I can't stand it. Okay. More ratchetry. I know, right? It's what you're here for, because it's your birthday. Alright? Because this thing can go anyway. We can be black, we can be serious, we can be ratchet, we can be holy. I'm crazy. So we can just be anything. There's a lot of things living up in here.
She said she trimmed today. She's recording Facebook. We're not on Facebook. Yeah, sure.
I can. Okay. In response to the question, what's your number? Oh, no, baby, I don't count bodies, I collect them. The organ that has you perplexed is experience. This clitoris has over 8,000 nerve endings, can be stimulated from the outside and inside. Orgasms multiple times, is ageless. The more you use it, the better it gets. It's a self-cleaning thing. Doesn't need your acceptance to be saved, sanctified, or holy. You will not use your filthy rag morality to judge me. Pretend to be a high-volume man. I will ask you the escort services where you currently use your currency. I am not property, but metaphorically speaking, are you asking how many are living in this house or how many were just passing through, as if a house that's had house parties has a devalued value? Are you trying to check my standards? Like, if I tell you the number, are you going to ask me the median income of all the men, how many of them had college education, postgraduate degrees, where they worked, who they were, if they have 401ks, IRAs, credit cards, bank accounts? I get it. This is just a fancy way to see if they put the money in my hand or on the nightstand. Oh, I bet you're trying to check their hygiene. You want to know what kind of soap they use and where I got that move. I get it. You want me to know what to do, but not be so experienced as to outdo you. But I tell you what this mouth do. I'm a truth teller. I even orgasm honest. You a bootleg scientist using quantitative tactics without qualitative analysis, and it all counts. The long-term relationships are sometimes the one-times, but if I told you rape and molestation were also a part of this count, you try to diagnose, presume promiscuity. I do the brain work. I do what the hell I want. I have said yes while sober, yes while inebriated, yes while coerced, no and had to run, no in the presence of a gun, no and been punched. I said yes even inside of relationships and been fully grieved and distraught. And even at the end of all this, you still gonna be more pissed about how many times I said yes than the amount of times my no was ignored. You ain't even asked who or if I'm with anyone right now, so what the fuck are you asking for? Right. But since you asked, I'm an OG at this. Right. These lips have suffered depression right about a dick stands at attention and bows before the queen's hips, giving release and rejuvenation. These breasts have nurtured nations. My love is revolutionary. I martyred this pussy so niggas could say they killed it. Okay. I'm not a whore or a sex worker, though it wouldn't matter if I was. I'm a healthy, disease-free, unattached, grown-ass, loving and passionate woman, but it seems that's not what you're into. So a real conversation isn't due. So as far as it concerns, what's my number? I'm a virgin. Undone, unraveled. Okay, let's see. We've done that, we've done that, we've done this, we've done that. I think I have one more poem left.
Go for it.
Did you say go for it?
Go for it.
Lord Jesus. All right, ultimate ratchetry. They say in sets with erotic poems. Fine. Poem. There's nothing quite like the scent of pussy juice and hair. Specifically when I put it there. I bless you with my overflow. Quivering, shaking, your face becomes a water tower I write my name on with hip swivels. And you are oddity somehow. You still breathing. Do you got gills? Are you a mammal or a fish? You well at this. Scale, movement, measurements. You skilled at this. I swear to God, this tongue feels like it's drawing Disney animation on my clitoris. Under the sea. Fuck tracing the alphabet, he's finding Nemo in this. But when you come up for air, put my cum in your hair. Your beard becomes incense. I suck your chin scentless, eat me off of you, inhale your face emaciated. Suck your tongue as if to remove my delectable from your buds, to create a clean slate, start over. Travel back down your face, your countenance traveled and catered by my lips. Your tongue slides electric, slide, slick, scorching. You clutch my pearl, I gasp, then sing. A sweet melody hitting every note with precision. Your neck becomes a Stevie Wonder tribute, gripping in my thighs. Wanye wine, your arms locked around thighs. Muscle man with your fingers pressed deep in stomach, and we are in a jam session, jiving, grooving under your direction, and we just can't let go. Our hands holding one another, change tempo, speed up, slow down, still holding hands, fingers intertwine, speed up, slow down, still holding hands, inhale, breathe deeply, you refuse to let go, I refuse to let go, and you make me release, and release, and release, and release, and release. And you, mathematician, teach me multiples, exponents. I mean, you are Pythagoras in my triangle. A squared plus B squared makes me C squared. I mean, I see double. I mean, I can't see. I mean, my eyes closed. I mean, my mouth dry. I mean, I got cotton mouth. I mean, this head got me high. I mean, I don't know what I mean no more. And here you come back up to my face with a smirk and that damn beard. Dripping of you and me and sweat and wet. And I can't think to do nothing but drink. Thank y'all. I got books.